What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mur and today we're going to talk about this microphone, the FIFINE K683A. This is a $50 budget microphone that I found on Amazon, and the company was kind enough to reach out to me and ask for me to do this review, so I'm doing this review because I'm a man of my word. So let's go ahead and talk about what this microphone would be good for, what the pros are about the microphone, and some things to consider and potentially some opportunities for you to just think about, because every microphone that I've used has pros and cons. So let's go ahead and start with the good things that this mic has. First off, it has everything you need to be able to plug and play, which a lot of people appreciate because it takes all of the thinking, all of the research, and all of the time investment out of it that you wouldn't need to spend trying to figure everything out. So if you're new to this, don't really care, don't really understand it, you just want to be able to, create content, record something, have something that's a microphone that's better than some headpiece on a headset, this would do a great job. For most of people, this is going to be probably an entry-level, streamer or, content creator, somebody who's wanting to do this for fun, and I think this is a great microphone for that. And in fact, I wish that I knew about a microphone like this and would trust one in the beginning. I ended up going with the Blue Yeti originally, and I was in for a rude awakening. It did not sound good. It took me a very long time to figure out how to make it sound good, and I had to jump down a rabbit hole of research to figure that out, and I do not want anybody else to have that type of experience. So the nice thing is this microphone actually sounds pretty good. It limits the things it needs to. It doesn't sound perfect. This microphone, the Quadcast, sounds fantastic when I have it, but this microphone was a lot more expensive. Now, this mic, the FIFINE mic, has a pop filter included, which is typically separate. It has a stand that it comes on, which most people would agree that the stands themselves, it's not good to keep a microphone on the stands because it's going to feel the vibrations. It's most likely going to be closer to the keyboards as well as any knocks that do happen. So it's going to sound really clear when you do bump those things. So most people would suggest getting a boom arm like this, and that way it can hang off of something so that any taps and things like that are going to be farther away, and also the microphone will be closer to your face, much like I have the distance right now, because this distance sounds good. But if you have it on a table, it's going to sound like this, which may not affect some people, but other people may have to yell in order for it to have the same quality. Some may not like that. The other part is when you have the microphone further away, you're going to have to increase the gain. And when you increase the gain on one of these microphones, it is going to increase all of the volume of the things in front of it. And if there's any kind of room noise, any of those just kind of those really easy buzzes that you hear, it's going to shine through and you're going to hear it and it's going to bug you. It really just comes down to how much you're willing to spend, which $50 is a great amount of investment as for an entry-level mic to see if content creation is for you, if you want to do it, if you're just doing this for fun, and if you want it to just sound, good, but maybe not the best that there is, and that's good enough for you, that's fine. I think it's a great investment. It's a great way to go. Now, if you really like the fact that this microphone is budget friendly, but you're still feeling a little hesitant because of how it sounds, you want it to sound, loud and crisp, but also, remove some of the background noise you are hearing. A lot of that can be done with softwares like Equalizer APO is the software that I currently use, which is free. And there are people that have created presets out there online that you could probably find, download, and just plug them in and play. And it's as simple as, putting your microphone in the program and it assessing the filters that you have set to it, and it constantly runs in the background. There are some times I have some issues with the microphone disconnecting from it, but it's as simple as a restart after reconnecting it, and it works for quite some time. So for me, it helps my microphones sound wonderful on stream and sound very high quality, which is what the type of aesthetic that I like. And if you're worried about, not wanting to spend a ton of money, but still wanting to try and see if you can get to that point with a budget-friendly microphone, I would recommend it, and I'll link some information in the description below if you guys want to take a little bit of further research into that. But I will say it does take a little bit of time and effort to get started, but once you're there, it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. Another feature that I didn't talk about too much is the headphone jack in the back. It allows for some real-time monitoring and makes your vocal editing a little bit easier as you're going along, so that you can adjust the gain as appropriate. So that's something that you can use if you need it, but I personally don't think it's that important, which is why I didn't really mention it because I never really use it, but some people might think that that's a big deal. So want to bring it up. But outside of that, guys, that's the K683A microphone, a great entry-level budget-friendly mic. I hope that this video helped you identify for yourself whether or not this is worth it, with just a little bit of some sound testing without any editing whatsoever. If you want to check out some more information on how to make this microphone sound better, I will link that information in the description so that you guys can check that out for yourself if you'd like. And if you felt like this was helpful, like the video, comment any questions, concerns, anything you want to add, anything you want to knowledge check me on, I'm good with. Go ahead, right ahead, and I appreciate you so much for getting to this point, and you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys in the next one.